Hey, beautiful. This is a reading about a karmic relationship. You are fated to be together. You have been together in past lives. You've known one another before. Whether you were brothers, brother and sister, friends, lovers, mother and child, father and child, there is some karmic entanglement that you are coming to clear in this life. You have history together, past life history together. So whatever the purpose is for your meeting, whatever the soul contract is here, whatever the value is, it is destined. You are meant to clear karma together. You are meant to heal, to elevate, to transmute a particular area in your life together. This is a karmic relationship. If this resonates with you, you see the owl and the raven. Or is that a crow? I always confuse them. This is the two of you. The opposites that attract. Very, very strong pull, strong connection. And you have come into one another's lives to activate some deep, deep stuff that you've come to heal and master in this life. So this could be your reading. We're looking at this relationship for you. It's a general message. And in this reading, beloved, I am simply going to receive messages from the angel guides for you regarding your connection. No tarot cards in this reading. We're not looking into the story. You know the story of your connection. This is about what it is that you are being guided to focus on in your relationship right now, to bring alignment, balance, and to honor the soul contract between the two of you. That's what this reading is about, all right? So if you're feeling called to that, welcome in. I welcome you into the space. If you're new, yeah, I'm High Priestess Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. This is a sacred space held for those of you who are gifted, for the seers, the teachers, the readers, those of you who know that you are a soul having a human experience. I am here to support you in bringing through your guidance from spirit and just getting the clarity and the confirmations around the energy that you need to support you on your journey. Okay, my returning subscribers, welcome back in. Always good to have you here. I want to send so much love your way. Thank you for all of your love and support on my channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoy the energy, if you enjoy the reading. Let me know in the comment section. If anything resonates with you, this is naturally looking into the soul contract between you and this person. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards from my Angels of Light deck. All right. We're pulling 3 cards, one which represents the immediate future and what you've had to prepare to get to where you are now for this phase that you're in, which brought you to this point where you are now asking this question, right? And seeking this clarity. And then the second card is going to be the present. It represents the now. This is your current situation. From here, your ideas, your visions are born and brought into reality. And then the third card is a representation of the future and the possible results and outcomes. All right, so that is what we're doing. All right, beautiful souls, let's begin. So let's start with the first card. We're looking at what brought you here. This is potentially giving us an insight into past lives, okay? We're looking at the soul contract that you have with this person. So we're looking at the past life. Okay, I'm going to take that one. In the past, I'm going to give you the overall message to start. Then I'm going to go deeper into the reading and tell you what spirit brings through for me. All right, we're connecting to your angel guides. You've entered a sacred space, beloved. The archangels in the north, south, East and West have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for giving me access to these messages. And I want to thank our angel guides for stepping forward and bringing you the clarity that you need, that is going to serve you in this connection and your highest good at this time. Right, so looking at past life, the overall energy that has brought you into the now, what's prepared you for what you're facing together in this life, is hope. Hope. So I'm going to go into more detail. I'm going to channel the messages coming through from the angel spirits, angel guides in a minute. But hope is why the two of you have chosen to do this again and to do this cycle together. All right. Current, present situation. Thank you, angel guides. What is the purpose that you are making manifest right now? What is the faith? Oh, the purpose of your connection is to develop faith, is to master faith, is to it's about believing in the unseen. All right. This connection comes in, this relationship comes to remind both of you and to teach both of you to trust the universe, to believe in the unseen, to master your capacity to create the relationships, the experiences that you do want, regardless of conditions. And then the third card is the future, possible outcomes. All right, you get to create your reality. What you make of this energy is always up to you. Okay, possible outcomes for you. Clarity. Beautiful, beautiful. You've had a long journey together. This is not your first, obviously, as it's been said in the beginning of the reading. This is a karmic soulmate. Someone in this connection is deeply tuned into their wisdom, communicates with spirit, ascended masters, guides. And the other person here is connected to ancestors. There's a lot of clearing out old karma, also very protective energy. All right. It's complementary in as much as it can sometimes feel contradictory. This situation really, sometimes you feel like it brings out the worst in you. But it is in order to break you free from those ego attachments, those limiting beliefs, those fears, to give space to your greatness. Karmic soulmates come in to help us to set ourselves free from bondage. They mirror to us our ego self. They mirror to us our fears. They also come to mirror to us our wounds that keep us stuck and stagnant. Limiting concepts, limiting beliefs. So, what is the energy from your past life together that has prepared you for this, for what you are experiencing at this moment? You know what you're experiencing. You know what your story is. And Spirit is this is just about bringing you the guidance from your angel guides around the deeper truths of why you're experiencing what you're experiencing and how it's meant to serve you. So you come in a past life, there was a strong theme of an energy around hope. Hoping for better, hoping to be worthy, hoping for change, hoping for improvement, a lot of hope. I'm also getting a message about a lot of disappointment in past life. All right, they're saying to me disappointment within your relationship, feeling a sense of abandonment. It's going to be different for all of you. This is a general reading, but I am seeing that for some of you, this is around you being an older sister and them being a younger brother and feeling abandoned by you because you go off to face some responsibilities, obligations, and they feel really, really abandoned, and life becomes really, really tough as a result of that. For others of you, this is a relationship where you were best friends growing up together, promised to one another. You made this, there was this promise between you, but it wasn't held up. Your families were not in agreement. And so that's why I'm saying this can be different for all of you. And of course, if you want to take a closer look at what your past life together was, you can get a private reading that is specific to that. But hope is what's brought you to where you are. That was a big theme. Hope indicates that the sun is about to come out in an area of your life. And the angel wisdom reminds you that your spirit is immensely resilient and powerful. So keep faith with your dreams and visions. Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart's desire. It is simply waiting for you to believe you deserve it before the angels bring it to you. Do your part by deciding what you truly want, then send out positive thoughts for the changes that you seek, for the fulfillment of your wishes, okay? Ask the angels to help you, and they will fan the sparks of potential and bring that potential to life. Hope is a magnetic quality which attracts the great and beautiful into your life. So what's brought you together, what has brought you to a place where you've contracted to meet one another again in this life, to serve one another in this very, very deep way, to hold space for one another through so many of your challenges. This person is bringing to the surface a lot of that which is really, really scary and painful for you, so that you can heal it. What's brought the two of you here back together in this life to have this experience right now is hope. You have both not given up on experiencing and having the experience, because the both of you have not given up hope on healing the wounds. Okay, there is an abandonment wound that I've picked up on already. There is a self-worth wound. For some of you, it's around rejection. It's going to be, it can be multiple spectrums around this particular wound, and it's entirely up to you, okay? Up to the individual. So just keep that in mind, that you chose to come into one another's lives again because you haven't given up hope. You haven't given up hope to get this right. You haven't given up hope. You haven't abandoned your desire, your commitment to growing and to healing in the particular way that the two of you come to remind one another to do. An affirmation that you are being given here is, I am eternally optimistic. So you come in with that energy, that optimism, and it's something that the two of you share. It's something you recognize in one another, that you've been through so much, and no matter what you've been through, you are still optimistic. Even though you are not perfect, by no means have you gotten things absolutely right yet, but there is an optimism, and it's one of the things that have attracted you to this person and vice versa. Now let's look at your present situation, where you are currently, where both of you are. You're working on faith. Faith is believing in the growth, the progress of the unseen. All right. So at the moment, faith is such a powerful quality that it moves mountains. And at the moment, your faith is really being tested. Your faith in who you are, in what you want in love and relationship, and your faith around being able to have that. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, not to be blind not to have blind faith in people or situations. In the past life, that's definitely what happened here. It was a sense of all of my happiness, all of my safety, all of my security is dependent on this person and this relationship. And that was certainly one of the big mistakes that you made in this past life. That there was a great sense of absence and something being missing, and I can't be happy and I can't be safe and I can't be okay because this person abandoned me, which is not true. So yeah, you are being given an opportunity to work through this, where you don't have blind faith in other people. You don't place all your happiness. You don't put all of that on the other person's shoulders, right? That you are allow yourself to love this person enough to see them for who they are, flaws and all, and not to embellish, because this is what we sometimes have a tendency to do. When you have had a very chaotic childhood and many of your needs were not a priority to the caregivers in your life, you start to create fantasies, right? And that becomes a habit. That now becomes a thing you do in relationships as well, where instead of just seeing the person for who they are and expecting from them exactly what they're capable of, we start to embellish the idea of them and create unrealistic expectations. So use common sense and discernment and never give your power to another person. Instead, put your faith in yourself and the higher powers. That is what this person is coming to teach you. That is the lesson that you are coming here to experience right now. Pray with integrity from your still, wise center. And know that your request will be granted. Act as if it has already manifested. That is faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. So don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to an idea of how this must look for you to be happy. The universe might have something so much bigger in store for you that you are just not giving space to, not letting in, because you have limited yourself to a particular idea of how things are supposed to look, how this person is supposed to behave. So there's so much limitation, so much fear, and so much control that is created around this, and that is contradictory to faith. The affirmation that you are being given here is have faith in the support of the universe. That where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. That this person's stubbornness or unwillingness to dance like a puppet to what the tune that you need them to dance to is to help you to get to a place where you don't need anybody to show up in a particular way, for you to have peace with the choices they've made and with the fact that you are still on the right path and you are still lovable. Very, very beautiful confirmation here of what this karmic soulmate is coming to help you to integrate. Can they be free to make their choices, even if it's not choices that that validate you? Can you still respect it? Can you still honor it? Can you accept that love does not just look a particular way? That sometimes the person who is coming to teach us about love is not actually the person that is meant to have a relationship with us. Very often that is a theme within Karmic Soulmates. All right. So these are the lessons that you are working through, and they are two at the moment. This is what you are experiencing currently. So when you make decisions about what is best for you, use your discernment. And don't give your power away. Your relationship between you and your inner self, you and source, is primary, is the most important thing. Now, let's look at possible outcomes. Let's look at the future. You have been given clarity for the future. you will have clarity. The two of you will have clarity. So this is a lovely message, because it means that what you were not able to fulfill in your past life, you will have clarity. You will come full circle. You don't get to clarity unless a karmic cycle has been fulfilled. Angel wisdom reminds you that a busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and still clear mind is a divine one. Okay, so that is the reminder, and this is the lesson that you are going to learn in this relationship. A cluttered mind is a sick one, and a still clear mind is a divine one. You are going to come to divine clarity. You might not feel like you're there yet, but this is where you're headed within this connection. This is the medicine, the healing, the lessons that this connection, this person has come to help you to connect to. Allow the wisdom of your heart to radiate out and dissolve the chatter of your mind. Know that your angel has drawn this to your attention and is waiting to help you in your task. When you are ready, your angel guides will help you to allow wisdom into your heart. Allow everything that you have learned, the heartbreaks, the tough lessons, the grief, to transform into wisdom, to become your wisdom. At the moment, you might still be feeling like love is burdensome, like love is heavy, like love is a battlefield. But the process that you are going through and that this connection offers you, even though it's not an easy one, because a karmic relationship never is, brings you to a place where you can alchemize that which is your experience, that which you carry in your heart that feels heavy, into wisdom. And your heart will radiate that outward, and as that happens, that chaos, that clutter in the mind becomes clear. It is clarified, it is cleansed. So sit quietly, all right, so that you can feel the stillness within. You have to create quiet spaces, meditate, do breath work. Create stillness, pauses within your day. Then you can shine a pure, clear light onto every area of your life. In the clarity of this light, the angels will reveal a new way of being. You will see things differently and be able to make decisions from strength and clarity. And the affirmation that the angels are giving you here is, my mind is quiet, still, and clear. So you have 3 beautiful affirmations that you have been given, and there is a beautiful process here that's been revealed to you. What has brought you together, why you've chosen to have this experience, what the two of you are working on right now. So instead of trying to fix things and make this person see things the way you want them to see things, or trying to resolve conflict outside of yourself, or trying to get this person to hear you and see you, work on faith. That is the ingredient that allows you to close the cycle together and move into clarity. You have 3 beautiful affirmations. The first one is around hope. I am eternally optimistic. The second one is, I have faith in the support of the universe. And then the third one is, my mind is quiet, still, and clear. Put your favorite affirmation into the comment section. Claim the message as an indication that you will begin to take the guidance that you've received to work on faith, to bring yourself to a place of clarity and to close what potentially could be a toxic cycle, an uncomfortable contract that you and this person you are wanting or came here to clear together. You don't have to be in one another's lives to do that. Even in separation, this is inner work. This is not about trying to create more faith with the person. This is inner work. All right. Beautiful message here. I just want to do one more thing before I go. I want to look at potential outcomes for you. All right. I'm going to look at 2 potential outcomes for the collective. The first one is 10 of Swords. Okay. So within this connection, for some of you, things are going to have to come to a painful end for you to be able to experience, let in the healing and the growth that you are meant to, that this relationship has come to bring you, the lessons that this teacher has come to teach you. The only way that you individuate these lessons, that you embrace the lessons, is by having this painful ending. For some of you, you've already had this. Okay. It represents that a cycle is closed. All right. That you're closing a cycle. For some of you, this will bring you closer together. Trust the process. Trust the process. When you begin to do the work, when you begin to focus on what it is you're meant to be pouring into this experience, into the soul contract, so many times, because we don't know exactly what it is, what's the purpose of this right now? What am I supposed to be focusing on? We get caught up in the conditions, the details, the drama, and it just gets messier. So this year is a beautiful guide from your angel guides as to what to focus on. You've got hope, faith, clarity. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. This has been a beautiful energy, and I trust that it brings you the clarity that you need right now. If you'd like to get a private reading, perhaps you'd like to take a closer look at your personal situation, you're welcome to do so. My email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, beloved, do what is best for you. Love and light, and I will see you next time. Bye now.